Hiya, this is Netty and welcome back to Sqaishey's house. So, as you know, we have done a big picnic table and we have now done the tablecloth. So we have the basic shape, the quirky shape, and we've got patterns and colour in the tablecloth. But today is when it gets a bit more exciting because we're going to be doing the actual things that are on the table. So this is where we're going to start like making dens and like cool like things. So I've taken some of your ideas. I've got like a massive list of things of what I'm going to do. This one wasn't something that was suggested. I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is yet. So you guys have to let me know in the comments when you think you know what it is. So you've got to give me the time again and what you think it is, just because I'm intrigued to know. Like, it was so funny with the picnic table, seeing people's minds change and things like that. It was quite cool. I really liked it. So this is the first main bit of the house. It is slightly sped up again, and I am going to be answering some more of your questions. I think the next episode will still be like this as well. We're going to see. I'm just going to see what happens. I will do some where it's live and I'm actually building whilst talking. It's just I think it's like sometimes like a bit nicer where I can actually like properly talk to you rather than be like counting things out and things, because I do have a rough idea of what I'm building, so it is slightly planned. But yeah, so I'm gonna go to the questions that you guys have been giving me. Someone has asked, have I ever cut my own hair myself? Well, they've asked as a child. So no, I didn't, but I used to have a fringe and I hated it. Like, it was a really thick block fringe and I just really didn't like it. None of my friends had fringes and I just wanted to sort of almost like be the same as them, I guess. And so I almost cut off my own fringe because I didn't understand that you had to grow your fringe out rather than, like, this is when I was really young. But yeah, I almost chopped off my own fringe, but my mum stopped me, so it's fine. But as I got older, I did actually used to cut my own hair. When I used to have really, really long hair, and what I would do is I would tip my head upside down and twist it, and then chop the ends, and it would land all kind of like layered. I don't recommend doing it. Don't try it. Like, this is when I was quite a bit older, and you would sometimes need someone to like kind of neaten out the bottom or something at the end. But yeah, so I have cut my own hair, but not as a child. Someone's asked my most embarrassing childhood moment. So I can't really think of any really embarrassing things because I guess I don't really get embarrassed that easily over things. But I guess we were at a farm once. And I've just thought of another story now. I've just mentioned farm. Okay, maybe I do have a couple of, like, they're more silly things I did rather than embarrassing. But we were at this farm and it was like this play area bit, and they had sheep in there, and you would think they would be friendly. And my sister and I went over to like stroke it, and as I put my hand out, the sheep head-butted me. I went flying backwards, hit my head on a drinking trough, had stinging nettles all up my arm, and I'm still a little bit scared of sheep now. Like, I get really scared. Like, I don't know, it's horrible. But I've just thought of another story that involves stinging nettles on farms. We had some friends who had a farm in Devon, and we had gone to stay with them. They had a cow called Daisy, and I used to really like going and seeing the cow. But anyway, the story's not about the cow. But there was loads of stinging nettles in the field, and I wanted to do a scientific test of, if you touched a stinging nettle, then touch yourself, would the sting come across? So I touched the stinging nettle with my sleeve so not to get stung, and then wiped it on my face, but a bit of the leaf stayed on my jumper, and I basically I smeared stinging nettle leaf all over my face. I don't know if you get stinging nettles and things in America. They're basically a leaf, and they don't have thorns or anything. They just sting you, and you get like these little bumps, and you have to get a dock leaf and rub it on to like stop it stinging. It's really weird. But yeah, so I would say that's probably an embarrassing, stupid thing I've done, which leads us on to stupid things I thought as a child. So I guess that could kind of go with both about the stinging nettle. One of the things that someone mentioned to me once, and it scared me for years, was a fly went in my eye when I was walking down the road, and I was like, oh, a fly went in my eye. And someone said to me, like, oh, like, you've got to get it out, otherwise it will go behind and go on your brain. And for ages, like, every time I got, like, something in my eye, I'd panic about it going onto my brain. Like, obviously that doesn't happen. So if you get something in your eye, don't panic, guys. Like, it's not going to go onto your brain. So that was a stupid thing, I thought. Can you guess what I'm building yet? I'm going to stop with the questions for a second, just because you can kind of, it's getting a rough shape to it now. You can almost kind of see it. And I guess it's not too, but it's not obvious yet. Another embarrassing thing I thought as a kid was, actually I say this was as a kid, I was actually a little bit older. I was sort of teenager at this stage. And we went for some like Chinese food, and there was like bean sprouts, and my mum still makes fun of me for this all the time, and Stampy has actually brought it up before in a recording. I can't remember if I admitted it or whether he just made a comment and I brushed off it, but we went for Chinese food, and I said like, oh, like bean sprouts are the only seafood I like, and for some reason I think they just look seafoody even though they're not. Can you see what the build is yet? It's like getting close to being able to tell. I think it's like almost like quite obvious. Can you see? I will say what it is before the end, but I do think it's like quite obvious already. Another thing that was stupid as a child was when I was at primary school, which is like infant school, like when you're like the first school that you go to. There was, in the girls' toilets, there was this cubicle that was like bigger than all the others, and it was always locked, and you could just see loads of plants in there, like from high up. And I don't know whether it's from those, I don't know if you all know Goosebumps. It was like books and things, and there was one of the books that had something to do with plants, and I was really, really scared of it. And this, for some reason, this toilet cubicle I was scared of, and I didn't like going into those toilets on my own, and if I did, I would never go in the cubicle next to that one. Like, I was genuinely really scared. So I guess that was a silly thing as a child, because obviously it was used for storage, and there just so happened to be a plant in there, but I was genuinely scared of that for like a long time. Someone's asked for my first day of secondary school. That's actually probably one of my embarrassing moments, actually, because it wasn't a good start for me. Can you see what it is? I'm just going to say it now. So it's a teapot. So if you don't know, Sqaishey is a massive, massive tea fiend. She drinks tea a lot. So I thought there definitely has to be a teapot on the picnic table. So yeah, so well done if you guessed it. Let me know if you did get it before. If not, it doesn't matter. See if you can guess this bit. It's a little bit obvious though, given that that's a teapot. But anyway, yeah, so my first day of school was a bit embarrassing. I got the bus to school, and on the bus, straight away, in front of all these new people that I was going to be getting the bus with every day, and they all went to my school because it was a set school bus. As the bus moved, I went flying forward and hit my head on the chair in front of me. It was so embarrassing, because it was like going to a new school, and it was awful. That was horrible. Okay, so someone has asked, is bush baby my favourite animal? If that's my skin. No, it's not. Dolphins are my favourite animal. I love dolphins so much. I've actually gone to see them like swimming and stuff, and like been to shows, and I've been swimming with them, and literally I have a video somewhere of my experience of going swimming with dolphins, and I have the most excited face the whole time. Like, I just don't stop laughing, kind of thing. I'm so happy. But the bush baby skin was because when I did the sister challenge, when they did the thumbnails, they just did me as the girl version of Stampy, so I was a pink cat. And obviously there is not that skin on Xbox, so I had to have something that was on Xbox. And I thought the bush baby was quite cute. I really liked it, and I've become really, really attached to it now. I really, really like it, so I'm really happy with my skin. Although sometimes I wish I was a person, just so, like, where I play a lot of PC Minecraft, I really, really like, I've even designed another skin that I love, but I don't want to use it, because then I'll almost be jealous that I can't. Like, it's kind of like a kind of pixie rag doll kind of thing, and it's got like kind of, I've kept like to the same kind of colours, like kind of purpley kind of, yeah, it's really cool. I have flowers in my hair and stuff, but I don't use it. Next question. Birthdays. So they want to know about my past birthdays. So birthdays are like we make quite a big deal in our house. Well, my mum did. So every birthday would have a different theme. So whatever we were into at that time, that became our birthday theme. And we would have a birthday chair. So everyone would come down in the morning, and like you weren't allowed into like the birthday room until everyone was there. And we would all go into the birthday room together, and there'll be a birthday chair decorated in the theme of that birthday. The cake would be decorated in the theme of that birthday. Some of the presents would even be in that theme. Like, everything was like that then theme. And it was like you'd get set on the birthday chair and open your presents and things like that. Like, I've even had it that friends have been jealous of like what our family do, and like I've then given them a birthday chair and a birthday theme. Like one time my friend, I bought her a fish for her birthday, and so I decorated the room with like all balloons coming down, and there was a blue light, and there was in the background there was under the sea down there is where the boat from A Little Mermaid, and I'll put a picture in so you can see a picture of what I did. So we sort of like, it goes a bit over the top, and even like one time when the film The Borrowers came out, like Stampy really liked that film, and my mum did the cake where it was like these characters on the cake, and then there was people like dangling on string coming down, and it was like really, really crazy. It was really good. So yeah, birthdays are quite a big thing. One of my birthdays, my mum actually, when I went away to Berlin for my birthday, it was the 20th anniversary of the Berlin Wall coming down. It was around the time of my birthday, so I went to Berlin, and because I wasn't going to be there for my birthday, I wouldn't have a birthday chair. So my mum packed in my luggage a teeny tiny wooden chair, and she made teeny tiny bunting, and she I'm obsessed with Dr. Pepper. I love Dr. Pepper. She got a teeny tiny bottle of Dr. Pepper. I'll put a picture of that in as well so you can see that. So we've got the birthday chair, and we've got my friend's fish themed birthday. Another thing my mum did, I had a sleepover for my birthday once, and my mum got a toy on a bit of string, and we had watched a scary film, and we were all sleeping in my front room, and she got a bit of string and with a toy on and went up in her room, and she started tapping the window and scared my friend so much that she cried. I felt so bad. But yeah, so this is the build. So you slide down the water into the teacup, and so it's kind of like, because Sqaishey wanted water theme for part of this. So we've got a little bit of water now and somewhere she can splash about in. We've got tea, which is something she loves, even though that wasn't a thing on her list, but we've got that anyway. And it's a den, and also it's so she can have like sleepover parties and things. So yeah, so that's our teapot, which is I'm really chuffed with it. I hope you've enjoyed this episode and had more stories from me. I have a list of questions that you guys have asked me as well. But next episode, we're building another thing that's not actually on the table, it's next to the table, and it's something you guys had like suggested, so I'm really, really excited about that one. So Sqaishey's going to be joining us in a second. We're going to get her in and show her what we have built and see if she likes it. So we will see you guys in a second. So we are back, and we have Sqaishey here, and she is about to see what we have been doing. Are you ready for this?
Okay, I'm ready. Okay.
So you actually have a part of your house now that you can go inside.
I'm going to use the staircase. 1 second.
Okay, you're going to come up. I'll stand up the top.
Hello.
Oh,
I got a
I've
teapot.
fallen.
Oh,
Where did I? This picnic table isn't that safe.
no, this is amazing. Oh, wow, it's going into the teacup. Oh,
So
this is brilliant. Okay, I'm going in.
This is like one of your dens, and it's
Oh.
also it's like for if you're having a sleepover, and
Yes. Come
it's like
inside the
bunk beds.
teapot and have a little bit of a nap. I love this, Netty. This is
Okay.
amazing. Oh, look at the lights.
and you've got to try and land in the cup.
Oh, this is so fun. Okay. Have to try and land in the cup.
Yeah, sometimes you miss, but it's not that hard.
Okay, I did it. I'm skilled. This is amazing. Oh, Netty, I love it. I love the prismarine as well. I love the colours. So
I'm
pretty.
glad you like it.
I like
Yay!
it. Yay! Oh, this is so cute.
So Sqaishey now has somewhere that she can actually sleep and go inside. So if there's mobs or anything around, she's not just running around at night. So thank you very much for watching this episode. Remember to let me know in the comments if you guys have any ideas of what you want added to the picnic table. And we'll see you all next week. Bye.
Bye.